Okay, here we are. Hey, hey, live. Look at this.
Yo,
It's been a couple days, and hey, this is Johnny Bean. Hey, David.
yo, Dave Nesdall here in the house.
David Nesdall, Johnny Bean, live on air, 5:19 p.m. California time.
Nice. Nesdalls and beans.
That sounds wrong. That
Kind of
that
like Franks
sounds
and beans, but
that
different.
sounds wrong, man. That sounds wrong to me, but I don't know, man. Nesdalls and beans. That's horrible. That sounds like a nasty dish, dude. Six thumbs ups, dude. We haven't even done anything.
I know.
We appreciate them though, man. We really do.
Awesome. Awesome.
appreciate, appreciate, totally appreciate. Hey, Sean Mahoney. Hey, man. Hey, so first off, let me just apologize. I haven't been on. It's not that I haven't been online. I haven't been doing my daily vlog in the past couple days. I've been super busy, super busy. I played a just real quick. I played a show, and then I went to a show. I'll explain everything tonight. Okay, I won't explain it here. I'll explain everything tonight on my daily vlog tonight, probably somewhere in the 10 o'clock hour California time, maybe. I guess.
Sounds good.
What's
I'm gonna
up?
stop looking. I can't find it.
Yeah. Just later on, or I'll look.
Yeah,
Or yeah, you
yeah,
can
we done. We done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I'd really like to see that. Michael Smith, hey man, hey Adam, hey dude, what's up? What's
What's going on,
up?
boys?
Remember
Ah,
that? What's up?
ah, ah.
Oh, horrible.
Ah, good start.
Yes,
It's a good start.
yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so what's new, man? What's new? What's new with you? What have you been doing? I haven't talked to you for like a day. It's been a day or two or
Well, it's
something.
almost. It was 48 hours. You and I did not speak.
We didn't talk at all yesterday.
No, we didn't talk yesterday or the day before. I actually that's a
You
lie.
called me.
I called you in the morning to wish you good luck on your gig. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but that's the last time we spoke, and since then nothing really has happened. All other than the Kramer neck that I bought last week was shipped today from Louisiana, and I'll have it on Thursday. And by Friday, it'll be on my Frankenstein beak neck, the Kramer beak neck with the decal. And I told you that I had put a vintage Floyd Rose nut on the neck that Rob gave me, and then it got stuck on there. Like I couldn't get the bolt off of it. Got it off, and I didn't. And
Hey,
I
you
did
can't
not.
say that. You Dude, I told you. You got to mix your words around now.
Yeah, it's too
Okay.
bad.
Anyway, I'm sure that's probably okay.
So yes, the head on the bolt was drilled out, and I didn't ruin the neck or the locking nut at all. So the neck is still good. I can use that on that red Kramer at some point. At some point, the red body that I have, and the nut I'm gonna put on the new neck when it gets here.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Nesdall 2020.
2020
Oh,
vision. Yes.
Adam's asking about your vision, man.
Yeah, man. That's the other thing. I can see. I haven't had eyesight like this in between 6 and 7 years. I went out and I did a sound gig last night for Dennis's band, my buddy Dennis, and it was in Manhattan, and it was so amazing to be able to see at night, driving, seeing all the traffic lights without halos around the lights or halos around the headlights of the cars. I can see all the lines, the double yellow or the white lines and everything on the road. I was able to see license plate numbers, everything that a normal person with two good eyes would be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, It was like being reborn. It was like a rebirth. I can't believe I was out today all day driving just because I could see. It was amazing. What an amazing day! I have turned into a happy dude. I'm not, you know, you have to understand that part of my misery from earlier years. I mean, I'm not really a miserable guy. I'm pretty funny, and I'm always usually in a good mood. But I was miserable because I couldn't see. And when you can't see,
Yeah.
it's not cool. It's just not cool, and it's not fun. And now that I can see, you know, I thank the heavens that I feel like I'm alive again. It's amazing. What a great feeling. So honestly, there's nothing that could anger me or upset me at this point in time. It's just I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, I'm looking at the chat box. We play lots of games. Just asked, did you just get that eye surgery? And yeah, you just got the second one.
Yeah, I just got my left eye done. Now my eyes are blurry, but
Wait a minute.
Well,
You got ripped off, man.
No. I need these glasses to see close, just to see close and to read. But you know, anything regular distance is fine. I don't need glasses for that at all. But anything that's that's up to about 3 feet in front of me, I need glasses to read. So, excuse me.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
man.
So. It's the truth.
So what if you like leaned like all the way back? Would you be able to see the screen perfectly?
No, it's better. It's better here, but I still need. It's better. Like right here is glasses territory. Right here, it starts to sharpen up. But it's perfect. It's with glasses right here. It's absolutely perfect. I can see everything. I can see your nose hairs.
Dude, I just realized you're not wearing a t-shirt.
So
is that a first? No, we've never seen you in nothing but a t-shirt, man. You're actually dressed up today. Look at
a button-down shirt. Yeah.
Look at this. What happened?
With long sleeves.
You went outside today or something? And look at me. I'm wearing a t-shirt with a hole in it. Man.
Yeah.
Man, you're looking good today, man.
Summertime, I wear t-shirts and jeans. And I'm wearing jeans today, but I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, you know, a regular. And this is what I wear when it gets a little cooler out.
Summertime. Oh man, it's hot here, man.
Yeah.
I'll be up in Walnut Creek tomorrow. It'll be 90 degrees.
Indian summer over there right now?
I guess.
And I'm still absolutely playing this guitar every day.
Oh, look at that.
Loving.
So you were saying, so that's a real Charvel?
Yes. Yeah. Every day, man. I pick this guitar up every day.
Hmm. You haven't switched that pickup out yet, though?
Not going to.
No.
Nope. I've EQ'd my amp for this pickup to sound really good.
What'd you call it? A stupid distortion?
Stupid distortion.
Play a couple licks. We play lots of games, says.
Probably the first note was the only one that came out, and everything else was captured by the bad speaker, right?
It was close. Oh, it says play a couple licks. Aha. He wants an Aha song, maybe. Do you know?
Aha.
You know, Take On Me?
No.
What about the song they did for James Bond? Do you remember that one?
No, I didn't know.
Aha actually did a Bond theme.
No kidding.
It was the two films that what's his name did right before Brosnan. What's his name? Somebody knows. He was a great Bond.
Man, I don't know.
The Living Daylights. That's the one that they did, and the song was called "The Living Daylights."
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
Living Daylights. Didn't Duran Duran do that?
No, they did "A View to a Kill."
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Hmm. Can Dave do? Can you play Beat It? There you go. There you go. I think that's the Lukather part, though.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the Eddie
I'd
part.
rather play this. And that's it. That's all you get.
Nice. Nice.
Fun.
Let's see. Brian the Geek. Timothy Dalton. That's right. Thank you, man. Timothy Dalton.
Oh
He
yeah,
was a great Bond, man.
sure. The older gentleman, right?
Older.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's older now. I mean, they all are, but do you want me to read this, Brian? The first tweet you sent me?
Look at that cute dog right there.
Could
I'm
you
so cute.
thank Dave? Oh,
I'm
this
so,
guy?
I'm so cute.
No, he's saying I'm so hot because it's hot here.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Man,
hot. Hot.
I've got no air conditioning going, no fan on in my
The
room.
opposite.
The only thing you hear is the little bit of hissing in my amp.
Man. Yeah, yeah. Usually 80 degrees, at the beach is hot.
Yeah, well, it's open air and it's probably dry.
It's usually not hot here. Usually it's in the 60s, and then I go up to Walnut Creek and it's 90 degrees. It's
So if
actually
it's 80 by you, it's got to be in the hundreds up at Walnut Creek, right?
it's 90. It's yeah. I think it's in the 70s now actually, but it still feels hot.
Mm-hmm.
But it actually feels hotter indoors than it does outdoors. I think it's kind of nice indoors. Brian the Geek, Johnny, could you thank Dave as have been Dave as have been worried about my mom having the same operation. She is 93, but seeing Dave so well. Thank you, Dave. Brian the Geek says.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And good luck to your mom, brother.
Same operation.
Yeah, it's really pretty easy. It's just it's nerve-wracking because they're working on your eyes. It's just it doesn't matter that it's an easy operation or the doctor's probably done 30 of them that day. It's still pretty invasive. It's someone working on your eye, and that's pretty. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. So
Your
I
stomach's
understand.
stern.
My stomach's turn. Yes. Got to
Yeah.
watch what I say because that sounds like a curse.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No cussing.
Um,
No cussing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. No cussing.
Can't even
Great.
say I swear.
Great health to you, Dave. Greg
Thank
Walker
you.
says.
Thank you.
Good evening, gents. Jimmy Biter says, look, everybody's here, man.
Nice.
Ron is here. Pretty warm here in Utah. 89 degrees at 6:30.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
warm. That is warm in Utah.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah, that's a good movie name. Warm in Utah.
Hmm? Um Hey, Joe Wentz. Dude. Hey everyone. Yes. So what? What else? I'm not going to talk about my weekend here. I'll talk about it
No,
later
this
on.
is this is all about Van Halen.
We'll talk about okay.
This is about Van Halen.
Okay.
Tell
Okay.
people what Van Halen's doing today.
Okay. I think you guys might see something from Edward at the Black Sabbath show tonight. I think you'll see something later tonight, early tomorrow about Eddie at the show this evening. So there you go. It's public knowledge. I'm not spoiling anything.
No spoilers, please.
So there you go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Are you where are you? Oh, you're in New York.
I'm in New York.
Was Black
I'm right
Sabbath,
here.
were they there where you are?
I don't know because I'm not a huge Black Sabbath fan. I don't think they've been here yet. Oh yes, they were here. They
Yet?
were here.
Is
Yes.
tonight the last show, maybe?
No, they were here. That's right. They were here just recently, actually.
A
Because
lot of times the Hollywood a
a
lot of
bunch of
times
my
the Hollywood
friends went.
a lot of times the Hollywood Bowl is like the last show for like a lot of tours. I don't know if tonight is the last show. Um, but anyway, yeah, I think they were here recently too. I think they were here pretty recently, and I knew a bunch of people that went. I think, although every show comes here, every show, and everybody I know goes. Everybody I know, they go to every show. You know,
It's something to do. It's what
um,
Californians do.
uh,
They surf and go to shows.
who was just this isn't really Van Halen related, although it kind of is because it involves Jason Becker. A friend of mine was over at Jason Becker's house yesterday, hanging out with you know that guy Gus G.
Yeah, Gus G.
I get that kind of relates to the Ozzy thing, right? Doesn't he play for Ozzy?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So Gus G was my friend of mine is friends with him, and they were hanging out at Jason Becker's house yesterday. And then Gus played a show uh, over in this town called Crockett, where I used to live. Tiny little town. There's a place up there called Toots Tavern, and Gus G played there last night. Tiny place.
What do you have? Like a little pickup band or something? Like a rhythm section that he has out here or something?
No, it would have been his band.
Oh,
He has a band. Everybody has a band. How many bands are you in?
well, right this second. Not even one. Right this second. I'm not in one.
Uh-huh. Well, right this second, I am in one, and we played a show. Was it yesterday or the day before? I couldn't.
Saturday, but you
I
said
wasn't. I wasn't even going to talk about this.
it.
I wasn't. I was going to talk about this later. Because I can kind of talk about it, although not really. I didn't play any Van Halen guitars because we didn't play any Van Halen songs. Real quick, yeah, I played my Hammer Phantom. That's what I played.
And it's back up in the loft now, isn't it?
It is, but it has brand new strings on it. It's awesome. That I think that's gonna be. Whoa, I've got an accent all of a sudden. Um, I'm reading Greg Walker's. He's saying it's 90 here in Kentucky, and I'm like, well, it's gonna be. That's gonna be my main guitar. You know. Although I don't know. Is that how you talk in Kentucky? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hopefully so. I think it is actually because I knew somebody who was from Kentucky, and that's how she talked.
With that low, deep voice like that?
Well, no. But anyway, yeah. So the Hammer Phantom. What I'm saying though is, I think that's gonna be my main axe.
Got to lower that action.
Yeah, it's actually fine. It's cool. It's cool. But anyway, we have another show already, but it's not for a few months. But anyway, I think when we play that show, unless I get another guitar, in the meantime, in 3 months, I think I'll play that guitar.
What if you get a Wolfgang with a tremolo?
Played it yesterday.
That guitar?
I probably would. Definitely. Jaden James 104. Hey man, welcome back. Thank you. It's great to be back.
Yes, be back.
It's great to be back. And where's Rob?
He's not feeling too well. You could have told me.
Yeah. Although when we're not feeling good, well, he's like, guys, where are you?
Tummy ache. I have a tummy ache. Not feeling well.
He said he might jump on though.
He ain't jumping on.
Probably not. No, I don't know.
You're kidding. He'll jump on Broadbent's channel first.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
No,
Never know. But so he's not going to be here. He said he was going to be here, and then he said he wasn't feeling well, and he's not here.
Yeah.
So
maybe he's up in Toots.
Toots. There was actually a movie that club was featured in actually years ago, and this is when we actually lived there. We lived right down the street from that club, and there was a movie. Part of it was actually filmed right there. What was the movie? It was some of you guys would have probably seen it. It was like an actual. Oh, I'd have to find out what it was. But that's the thing about California is you can't walk 2 steps without seeing some major landmark or oh wait, that was in a movie, or oh, this song was about this. I mean, it's everywhere.
Uh-huh.
It's everywhere. It's it's kind of cool. I mean, that's why there's so many tourists everywhere you go. You go into San Francisco, 9 out of 10 people on the street are tourists. I'm not kidding either.
That's crazy. You got to look at Howie, man. His face is just—it's worth $1 bazillion.
Howie, how? He's hot. Are you hot, dude? Yeah. You tired? Yeah.
So amazing looking. Woo!
Well, he can't hear you. You just did that in my ears, man. That was kind of weird, but.
But that's what he sounds like. I do dog impressions.
Oh. Wow. Anyway.
You saying what over there?
Huh?
I heard some dinging.
Oh yeah. I'm always getting dinged.
Really?
Always, man. It's nonstop. Dave, how? Huh? Should I read this? I don't know if I should read this on here.
Why?
He's asking how your night was the other night.
Oh, the date that I went on?
Yeah.
The date was fine. Afterwards was not so much.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. It was fun. Date was fun.
Until you guys got in the car and you had Van Halen on, and she's like, "Oh, turn that off."
No, we actually took her BMW. I drove. She was in charge of the radio.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. She got to listen to whatever she wanted.
So the best part of the night was you got to drive a BMW?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yes and no.
Is she watching this?
No. She probably won't ever watch again.
You know how we have other people on here and they're like, don't mention this because, so-and-so's watching this,
No.
What do you mean? Never watch again?
I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to hide. I just don't kiss and tell.
You had her watching these?
No, but I told her about them. I told her that we do this. That's probably why she doesn't date me anymore. This is very childish, and she's very not childish. And I don't mind being childish because this is what I love to do.
She showed up and she's like, "Wait a minute, you look a lot bigger on TV." I just meant bigger in general.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Mm-hmm. No, people see me and they can't believe how small I am, and I'm talking tall. Like I've heard that so many times. I meet somebody in person. Whoa, and it's like, oh hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be when you and I meet for the first time, Johnny. I'm gonna be looking down like, what happened? You look so much taller on TV.
Are you 6 foot?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your weight. Yeah, your weight. Well, I'm 6.
Really? You're 5.
I mean, I think I'm 5. I think I'm 5'6", 5'7".
That's all right.
I think. I really don't even know.
So you're as tall as my father.
I was just at the doctor's office a couple days ago, and they weighed me, but they didn't take my height. Aren't they supposed to do that too, or not?
Well, they only do that when you're a child, really.
Oh. Well, every time I go, they do that. How come they haven't done that this time?
Well, just because you haven't grown to your potential doesn't mean you haven't grown.
Greg Walker, no, just in Eastern Kentucky. I guess they talk like that. He lives in a real city.
Well, that's good.
No
Oh,
coal.
a real city with like real buildings and no hayseed.
What's up? Blackie DH, what's up, man? What's up? So, hey, you guys got any questions about
Anything? Anything?
Bueller?
You have
Bueller.
any, you have any questions about anything at all? Like,
Well, because I don't want to talk about.
what I ate for dinner?
I want to save. I want to save my weekend for
Yeah,
tonight.
save your weekend for another time.
I'll save it for tonight.
Like maybe next weekend.
Huh?
Save it for next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yes. So you can talk about your weekend.
That doesn't make any sense. No, I was talking about this last weekend.
I know.
Here's a hint, though. Here's a hint who I was hanging out with this weekend. If
I
any of you
know
guys,
that's not Al Roker.
if any of you guys know who that is, that's who I was hanging out with. Look at this. I can almost look at this. I can almost wait.
You can almost plaster his face on your
There it
face.
is. If any of you guys know who that is, yeah, that was my weekend. It was cool actually. I'll tell you guys about that tonight on my daily vlog. But I guess we're here to talk about Van Halen guitars. If anybody has any questions about any of Eddie's guitars or anything, just yes, Ron. Ron, is it Paget?
Paget.
Paget? I was gonna say that almost rhymed with spaghetti, which totally relates, you know.
Yes. Ron Paget.
No, it's not Hootie. It's not. Tune in tonight. Tune in tonight. I'll tell you all about it. It was a crazy day I had Saturday, right? Saturday. Yes. Here's a question. Blackie DH. How about any other PV amps that get good sound? I've been looking for a Valve King combo.
Not really my cup of tea.
The Valve King?
Yeah, they're just not. You know,
What is? I don't even know what that is. Is that something where it has stuff built into it?
no. I believe the Valve King is a tube amp. It's got. No, maybe I'm thinking of the Triple X. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the Triple X.
What else is new?
No. They called it the Triple X.
Oh. Dude, you can't say that on here.
It's an amplifier. What do you want me to say? It's a real amplifier.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't have any. I finally don't have anything to say about something. YouTube is tying my hands behind my mouth.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, YouTube is totally cracking down on, believe it or not, what you can and cannot say.
Yeah,
Believe it or not.
it's making the FCC look like a bunch of choir boys.
Hey, Richard. PV 3120. Hey, Dave. If I have a really heavy 73 Fender Strat, what is it made of? Douglas is asking.
Really heavy. It's probably made of ash. In the 70s, it's probably
Wait a minute.
Guitar.
What'd you say?
Ash, ASH. It's probably an ash body, but it's probably, anything from the 70s. If it's heavy, it's probably waterlogged. It's probably just not dried, and that's what happened. That's why all those guitars are so heavy. They were soaking wet and weren't completely dried when they were made. And then they get sealed with all that paint, and it's all in there. It never really gets to dry. It never really gets to dry out. and they weren't using lacquer at that point. They were using poly finishes, which is like plastic. So the wood's not breathing like it would be with a lacquer finish, and therefore it doesn't get any lighter as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, we're getting some questions here. Hey, where you going? He's like, I'm out of here.
Too hot.
Yeah, it is. Look at me. I got a lamp that makes me orange, like right at me here. Um, nobody, nobody is saying. Um, well, Greg Walker says we get Smoky and Loon here, but Silver Oak is better. I never had Silver Oak. Smoky and Loon was good. Good stuff. I dug
I've
it.
never tried it. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs. So there. No, I don't drink because there's sugar in it, and being a diabetic, it's not healthy for me. So I don't drink.
Well, anyway, yeah, Smoking Loon is good stuff. I don't drink it anymore, but
You don't drink it any less.
it was good stuff. Nobody says, Dave, have you found about the Japanese ESP 5150? I heard rumors that they said they saw one in Nam a while ago. Hi guys. Hey Dave, good health. Nobody
Thank you.
says.
Japanese 5150. What is that? You mean amplifier or what?
No. ESP used to make 5150s
Really?
years ago. Yeah.
I've never seen one.
I've seen photos of them. Yeah. I have photos. I have photos of one. They sold them in what, late 80s, early 90s. So they are out there. But nobody says I heard rumors and they said that they saw one in Nam. It's possible that they were probably at Nam at one time. Although nowadays, and unless you're the EVH Gear booth, any other booth can't have a guitar that looks like that. Or they get busted. You know.
Yeah, I would say that's probably
And
it.
I've walked, you know, the NAMM floor and seen. I posted some photos actually. Was it this year or last? Was it last year? Where I was down in the DJ area, and there was a guitar there, and it was a Frankenstein, like some Frankenstein thing, and I posted some photos of it. Let's see. There was something else. Where is it? Okay, that one. Junior JC, I am here in Bay, and it's hot as heck. In Bay,
That's not really what it was written. What was written, was it?
no, but Bay. Are you in the Bay Area too?
Bay Area, yeah.
I mean, technically, I'm not in the Bay Area technically, but technically, it's the same. I'll be in the Bay Area tomorrow. All I have to do is cross a hill, and I'm there. Junior JC, where are you at? Jaden James 104. After drooling for months, I am purchasing either an EVH Wolfgang Japan or a patent pending PV Wolfgang. I have never played either before. Wondering what your thoughts are between them for tone and necks.
Well, first the first question is the patent pending PV. Is it an arch top or is it a special? That's the first question. After that is, well, that's really the first question. That's the only question I have. I would take an American guitar over a Japanese guitar, but the Japanese Wolfgangs are great. They're absolutely great.
Yes, so they're both excellent guitars. Even though they're very similar, they're very different as well. They they
They
they
have similarities, but they're different.
they look more the same than they actually feel and sound. They actually don't feel and sound the same. But they look very similar. The bodies, anyway.
The only real upside to having the PV over the Japanese EVH is there's resale value. You'll be able to get your money back, and eventually even more because it's made in America. It's a PV which they don't make anymore.
And if it's a patent pending model.
And if it's patent pending, it's the first year.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably get that guitar just because it's got some provenance and it's got some, it's got resale value, and it's gonna, if you're, not that you're buying guitars to collect them, but that will be a little bit more of a collectible guitar. It's also very much a player's guitar. Play the guitar, but it's more collectible than the Japanese EVH. That being said, the Japanese EVH is probably going to be like a newer Ferrari. It's really hot rodded. The pickups are going to be hotter. It's probably going to have stainless steel frets on it. It's a really great playing guitar. But when you go to sell it, you're not going to make the money back if you decide you're going to go sell it.
Well, do you think there's less of those patent PVs out there, just in general?
Yeah, I mean, patent pending was only the first year. PV Wolfgangs were made for what, 5 years, 6 years? No, 10 years, right? From 96 to 2006, right? Or 2005, 9 years. 96 to 2005.
But the patent pending ones were only made, those are the first year.
Correct.
And so those are the ones where either it has the really, really nice top or it's a solid color.
Yeah.
Right. And the patent pending, I think you can tell those by the, is that true? The tuning pegs, right?
No, well, you can tell whether it's American or Japanese by the tuning pegs, because the Japanese ones, in the EX, what is it, EXP were they called? Or what were they called? The PV Wolfgang, the EXP or something, the export.
Yeah, EX
or EXP. Those are going to have Grover tuning pegs on it, Grover Mini tuning pegs. And the American Wolfgangs, if they're arch top, they're going to have Schaller tuning pegs. And if they're the specials, they're going to have probably Godo, or I don't know exactly the name of them, but they're not going to be the bad Grovers, And Grovers in general are great tuning pegs, but the Grover Minis are not my favorite. They're not really great. They're really not great. But you can tell by the Americans, by the tuning pegs, really.
Right. Well, no, I was talking about the color. The color of the American first year tuning pegs are a off-white color.
No, that's only for black and white. That's only black and white. The black guitars and the white ones were the only ones that had the ivory tuning pegs on them. The ivory. The rest of them had the pearloid. Pearloid.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So if you had a first year flame top, or
it'd be pearloid.
Translucent color, it would be pearloid. It wouldn't be.
Okay.
It wouldn't be ivory.
Ivory. So it was only the black ones and
the white and the
off-white.
Correct. Ivory. Yeah.
Ivory ones.
Mm-hmm. And that was throughout the whole the whole. Those tuning pegs were on those guitars throughout the whole time. You know, whenever there was a black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like the early patent pending ones had
No.
those.
No, they all of them had those. All the black and white ones had
Huh.
ivory tuning pegs.
Jaden James says special.
Okay, it's a special. It's still well.
I'd go for the EVH.
Yeah, I mean a special in a solid color is you can buy them for like between $500 and $700 now.
That green guitar that you have back there, that's
That's a special deluxe.
USA special.
It's yes, but it's called a special deluxe because of the flame top. And
But that'd be the same guitar,
same exact guitar as the
one
special.
that they're looking at.
Yeah, but you know the one that he's looking at is a solid color. Unless of course it's a flame top.
I don't know.
If it's a color like that, it would be purple, red, amber, or green. And they didn't make green ones the first year. It wouldn't be patent pending. So the only patent pending specials they made were black, white, and solid purple. The whole guitar was purple, but no tops on them, no flame tops. They were just solid colors, just those three, and gold. They made a gold one as well, all gold.
You know what? The way the light is hitting your head, it looks like there's a part of your head that's gone. Like
Yes,
right
I
here.
see. It's like sloped like that, right?
Yeah.
How about now?
There you go.
I like having the halo, though. I like having the. Ooh, I look like a cone head.
Greg Walker says wine and fine, but we only do bourbon here. In Kentucky. Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't that called moonshine? He's gonna want his headphones back by the time I'm done with him.
How about the new series?
I'm just kidding.
They're my headphones. What are
I know.
Where are
I
yours, man? How come you're not wearing your headphones?
Why do I need them? I don't need them anymore. There's no delay.
I've heard of Will Cut. Never played them. So they're talking about Will Cut guitars.
Yeah, that's Well Cut Guitars is a guitar shop.
From Lexington.
Yes, that's a guitar shop. I don't think they make guitars. I don't think they make their own guitars. If they do, then they're probably very high end, because that store is like a music zoo. It's very high end store.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Wildwood or Dave's Guitars out there. Will Cut, Music Zoo.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm. Good evening. Happy to see Dave recovered. Who said that? Eduardo.
Thank you.
Eduardo.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be recovered. I'm not 100% yet, but it's really good, really close. That just because it just takes time for the incision to heal. It's, but it doesn't hurt at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you look better because you're you got that shirt on. A little dressed up. You look dressed up, man. Look at me. Now I feel bad. I'm wearing a shirt with a hole in it.
Well, I figured we got to bring our A game from now on.
Dave's Halo head, Michael Smith says.
Yes, Halo head.
Oh, let's see. Brian the Geek is sending me some things here. I think he sent me a photo of that ESP 5150, I think.
Oh, I'd love to see that myself.
You've never seen one of those? We
No,
always saw them. You always saw them in the Japanese guitar magazines in like the late 80s.
I don't
Always,
remember seeing them.
always saw them.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did see them, and I just didn't know that they were ESPs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it would say instead of Kramer
Uh huh.
on the headstock, it would say ESP,
I've never seen.
but it looked like a 5150.
I have never ever seen that.
Well, let me see. I think he sent me some photos. Let me look. Um, he's asking me if this is one.
Oh, hey, by the way, I just want to give someone a
Um,
shout out. I want to give Keith Weidman a shout out. Keith, thank you so much, man. I again those Kramer decals that you got that you're sending me. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Keith Weidman sent me these water slide decals for any future guitars that I'm going to build, and they're the real deal ones. These are real deal Kramer decals. They're great.
mm-hmm.
So he was looking for some for himself yesterday, and he messaged me and said, "Are these the ones? Are these the ones?" And the first ones that he showed me were close, but they weren't the real ones. And then he found those, and I said, "Yes, those are real deal. Get those." And I had said, "Hey, listen, if you're getting those, give me your address and I'll send you some dough, and maybe you can order me some from wherever you got those from." And he says, "No, I'll take care of it." Next thing I knew is he's sending them out to me, and he doesn't want my money. So again, Keith, thank you so much. If you're listening to this, thank you very much.
Nice,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
nice. Okay, Brian sent me a photo. I don't think that is because, like I said, I think the ESP one said ESP on them. They didn't say Kramer. That almost looks like a guitar somebody put together. That
Send it
doesn't.
to me and let me see.
I don't. Well, I can show it to you right here.
That's fine.
Looks like this.
Yep. Nope. I can tell you right now, that's not even close. Well, you know what? I can't say that it's not an ESP, but it's not. I mean, the striping is not correct to begin with. So, because I've never actually seen the ESP ones, but
I have a photo of the ESP one, but it's on my computer. It's on the computer I'm on. I might have to, unless I can find one on Google. But the photo that I got from it was years ago, like 10 years ago.
uh-huh.
Um, so that photo might not even be online. Uh, hmm, yeah.
So just so you know, just so that there's no dead air on here, I did some shopping. So excited! I bought myself a sports jacket, and I bought more shirts like this, but in different colors. Different. So I'm going to be more of a Dapper Dave. I think Dapper Dave.
um, huh? Oh, Brian. Oh, right, right. Okay, Brian. Okay, yeah, there's an ESP. You almost. Here, this is almost a 5150. sort of, just with just in a solid color.
Yeah, I've seen them before, but that's a new guitar, right? That's a new guitar. That's not. I mean, it's got that. It's got that. The wheel on the bottom. The adjustment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's probably a newer thing right there. Um, but he's that other photo they sent me was the one I think was the one I showed you. It's it's hard to say if that's an ESP. I mean, but I do know I do have a photo. Um, somebody just tagged me in something on Facebook. Um, I do have a photo of a real one, but like I said, it's on my computer. I don't know if I can actually look for it while I'm on here, but um, I'll find it, and maybe next time we do this, I'll show it if you guys remind me.
Yeah, all right.
Remind me, and I'll find the photo and I'll show it to you guys. Um, and then somebody just sent me a text. Hey Johnny, my name is Rob. Trying to IM a question on YouTube, but it isn't letting me. That's weird. So anyway, so Rob sent me a question here. Do either of you know anything about the Ernie Ball Music Man EVH with the wraparound
The purple one.
hardtail?
That purple one. That's a prototype.
Eddie is pictured with it on the back of his '57 Chevy.
Yeah, that's only one. That's the only one like that. To my knowledge.
Was it a prototype? Because it's the only hardtail EVHs I've ever seen. Have a more Fender style bridge. I'd love to know more about that guitar. Picture to follow in case you haven't seen it. Sure. Yeah, send me the photo. I have a photo of Eddie where he's like holding the guitar, and the shot is like taken from above, where he's holding the guitar. And I think it's the wraparound, I believe.
Yeah, it's purple guitar.
No, that's not purple. No, it's.
Is it a? You're right. It's a yellow one, right?
It's the same color as his main one was. Yeah.
I saw a purple one with a wraparound that he has as well. Saw a photo of him with a purple one with a wraparound.
Let me see if I can find the photo. Yeah. See if I can find a photo of that. Again, I have the photo on my computer because it was actually from. Yeah, it's not purple. No.
I swear it was a purple guitar.
No.
I know I've seen the yellow, the amber one, but I thought I also saw a purple one.
Let me see. 611. Where is it? Okay. I think this is the photo. I think it's loading. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have another photo from a different photo session of him holding that guitar, but it's taken from above, and you can get a real nice clean shot of that actual guitar. But this is the one that everybody has seen.
Yep, I've seen that. Yep.
Right there. And you can see it's a wraparound. I mean, this is very blurry, but anybody who looks at it, you can tell what it is. You can tell the strings are wrapped around the tailpiece there. But yeah, as far as that wasn't a production thing.
No,
I don't believe. I never saw one. I never saw it. Um, Brian the Geek says, I've got him nervous now with talk of Dave's new shirt. Dave's not going calling on my Kathy and Ron Conema? Huh?
Kankama, what?
Is he?
Oh, am I going after his wife? I don't go after anyone's wives. That's just bad karma.
It's bad Conkema.
Yeah, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you can rest assured I'm not going after her.
But if you have a daughter, look out.
Daughters are all good.
Or a sister.
So funny.
Or in some cases, a mom.
Depends on how young they are.
How young the mom is? Okay. Dude, come on.
You started it.
Ernie Ball Hardtail. Yeah. Uh how do you say your name? Szabo? Wabo?
Sabo?
Sabo? Sabo? Sabo Wabo?
Zabo?
Sabo Wabo wants that guitar.
Who doesn't?
Greg Walker, how dare you, sir? Yes, we make good moonshine. But bourbon, horses, women, basketball?
Oh, you can't take me seriously.
Greg
I'm
says.
just kidding. Greg, I'm absolutely just kidding.
Michael Smith says Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave. Hey, that's a part of my story for later. Although I'll say right now, I met a guy who's called Diamond Dave at the show I was at. I'd actually heard of him, and we had a great time. But like I said, I'll talk more about that tonight. I'll go all out with my weekend. It was a great weekend.
Please do.
But as far as the ESP 5150, yes, they do exist. I have a photo of one, but it's on my computer, so I can't show it to you. But remind me next time we do one of these. Say, hey Johnny, where's that photo of that 5150 ESP or whatever? Is that what I said? Yeah, and I'll make sure to have it. And
I knew, dude. I'm sorry to bother you, but there is the purple wraparound. I knew I saw one.
Mm-hmm. That one's a little different though.
Yes, this one's adjustable, whereas the
Not just because it's purple. Yeah, that one you see the screws where you can actually
you can adjust the
you can almost kind of intonate the thing.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't see it,
Closer. I think I got to present Dave. Hold it closer.
hang on. Why is that doing it? Let me shut my light out. Let's do it that way. Can you see that at all?
I can just see what you're looking at on your computer.
I'm not looking at anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anybody, like I said, anybody looking at that, if you know what it is, you can tell. Yeah, that you can actually kind of almost adjust the thing. Most wraparound bridges, you can't intonate. A lot of them, they're made, to be kind of in the ballpark.
Yeah. I bet no one has seen this one either.
But other than that,
How about that guitar?
I've seen that one.
I know, well, dude. I know. I'm not saying you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's almost kind of like the other one that was in the Top of the World video. the single
Oh,
coil.
you know what? They've actually added guitars to this site since then because they've now added the Maple Leaf guitar. That wasn't on this site recently.
Hmm.
Let's see if they've added anything else.
Adam says, Johnny, check your text.
Oh, I got one too. Hang on a second.
Huh? Where'd you send it? Oh, and Jim Nichols. He says, "Hey now,
Nicholson's.
Dave, I love your new Jackson Strat. Cool to see a
Oh, thank
string
you.
retainer on the pointy headstock. Hey Johnny, I heard Jason Newsted, formerly Metallica, played folk music recently in Santa Cruz. Rock on." I don't know if he played in Santa Cruz. He played up in where was that? A friend of mine plays with him now. A friend of mine is actually in one of his bands. Um, where was that? It was up it was in the North Bay somewhere. It was just the other night too. It was a few nights ago. Jason Newsted played a show, and a friend of mine played a guitar with him.
Hmm. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little information on my Jackson, which is right over my left shoulder, right there. I put that string retainer on my guitar because those guitars there was never enough downward angle to the headstock uh, so that the back of the nut, the strings coming off the back of the nut, uh, were touching the back. So when you clamp down on it, everything clamped sharp. And that's the whole idea between the string retainer, is to get the downward angle behind the nut so that when you clamp down on the clamps, you're in tune or close to in tune. On all those early to mid 80s Jacksons, you couldn't clamp in tune. You'd have to tune your guitar really flat and try to clamp it in tune because they never put those string retainers on. So my guitar, the pickups in my guitar aren't original anyway. They're all aftermarket pickups, but that is a real. It's a 1987. I was wrong. It's not an 86. It's an 87 Ontario, California guitar. The serial number is 1750, and that did not have a string tree on it. So I was like, well, I don't want to sit there and futz with it to get it in tune. So I put a string tree on it. I took the truss rod cover off because you can't have both that and the string tree on it because the screws get in the way of the truss rod cover. And it's easy access to get to it with the cover off. So I took the cover off, put a string tree on, and tuned the guitar, clamped it into tune, and it clamps in tune with very, very little fine adjustment on it. And that bridge is also a floating bridge, which is something I don't usually like, but it's always cool to have one. But the guitar is great, and I suggest if you're not collecting guitars and Jacksons and Charvels with these things, if you're not buying them to collect them to sell them to make money on them later on, I would probably put a string tree on all of them. This way, when you're clamping down, they'll be clamping in tune. So there you go. That's my story. I do need to make a video and show that guitar so everyone can hear it, because those pickups, I think they're all Duncans, but they all sound really good. And Johnny is back, so
Duncan's. I thought those are DiMarzio's.
they're not. I think they're Duncans. I don't think they're DiMarzio's. I think they're Duncans.
Wabo? Sosbo? How do you pronounce your name? Oh, rhymes with Wabo and Cabo. Sabo?
Yeah.
Sabo Wabo. Okay, Sabo Wabo is asking what site that is. I'll let you tell him.
Well, all you have to do in Google is just type Van Halen, Edward Van Halen's guitars, and
That's a,
it comes up on Vintage Kramer's
oh,
site.
well, just say that. Just say
Well,
it's
Vintage
vintage.
Kramer is no longer a site, but that page will come up when you type in Edward Van Halen's guitars.
Really?
Yes.
That site's not there anymore?
I don't think so.
Why? Why would the page still come up if the site's not there?
I don't know.
Let me see. Not that it matters. Vintage Kramer. Vintage Kramer. VintageKramer.com. Vintage Kramer, the online. Yeah, there it is, man. Yeah.
Oh, but does that page come right up, or do you have to go searching for it?
You have to go to guitars and then Van Halen guitars.
Right. Now, if you Google Edward Van Halen's guitars, that page comes right up.
Well, yeah, it's kind of an older site in the way where it has the things that open up and you have to click and
Yeah.
yeah, so in that way it's a little different. Um, but the page you're talking about, yeah, is the Eddie's guitar page, which looks like this. Which I'm sure most everybody looking at this, if you're looking at this, you've probably been to this page. And then and then Dave, yeah, was saying it looked like they added that one guitar to it. This is where Dave was right here, and they added
And
the
every once in a while, they'll add a guitar
name.
to it that
Name, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. Well, usually a lot of times, it might say when it was updated.
Mhm.
Like updated, maybe. Nah, I guess it doesn't. But so yeah, yeah. It's just the Eddie's Guitars page on VintageKramer.com. That's what that page is.
And it shows basically all of his most iconic guitars. Not every guitar he owns,
Well, and
but it
more.
shows most of. Huh?
I mean, and more. It doesn't just show the ones everybody knows of. There's ones here that, uh, but they're mostly a lot of the photos of the guitars that are the ones a lot of people may have never seen are all the photos from the Young Guitar
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly where they got most of those
magazine.
photos from. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice envelope.
There
Oh,
I am.
you're crystal clear now.
Oh, that's why I did the envelope. That's why I do that. I just logged in. I'm glad you are happy, man. I appreciate your time you have given us, Johnny Boston Bean Baby. Michael Collins says
Boston baked beans.
the candy. Is that what those are? Boston baked beans. That's a candy, right?
I don't know, but they're baked beans made in Boston. B&M.
Well, I know there's baked beans.
Baked.
Is there a Boston baked beans where you get out of the can, you actually eat like actual, hot food? There was always the candy Boston baked beans
Oh,
that I remembered. It was
I
like
don't know
candy.
much about that.
It was like candied. Oh yeah, they were good.
I don't know much about those.
Oh, he's speaking to Dave though
Oh, yes.
about how about he appreciates you, not me.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I will tell you that if it wasn't for Johnny, there would be none of this. So you got to thank both of them. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it.
Jimmy Biter says my PV tracer has a string tree incorporated into the nut. It's a Kaler nut. That's a candy, Jimmy says. Yeah, it's a candy. It's a candy, the Boston baked beans.
No, I
You
didn't
don't
know.
believe half the stuff Dave says. Michael Collins says. I've never been there, Michael says. In the future, watching this video, you're going to be like, what are you talking about? You know, reading these comments. That's why I don't like the chat box. I like it when the comments are in the comment section and they're actually
Yeah,
there for everybody to see later on.
right.
Because me reading these things here, it's like in the future, it's like there's no record of me reading this, and it's like, what is he? It just looks kind of weird,
Yeah.
you know. So just if you're watching this right now, you know, in the future, from September 19th, 2016, I'm reading from a chat box that is going live while we're in this video.
Yes, the chat box is not really a cool feature. It's a cool
Well,
feature, but
it's cool. It's cool for them.
the comment feature that they did have was much cooler.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when my phone was always going off. Yeah, yeah, that was
Why don't you have someone call in, Johnny?
great. Huh? Well, I don't know how much longer we're gonna. It's already we've already been like an hour and it's already 6:30.
So what?
Does anybody want to call in real quick? Somebody call in and then we'll say goodbye and then we'll be back later for my daily vlog. If anybody wants to call in real quick, call right now. What's the number? Call this number 415 952 3263. I'll prove that we're actually live. If somebody calls up and says, yes, wow, I'm actually talking to you, you're actually on right now on something,
Well,
you know, on
Cloud9?
Cheetos chicken fries. Actually, no, wait. No, I'm just kidding. All right, if somebody wants to call in real quick, call in, and then we're going to split.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because this guy, look at him. He needs his walk. Are you cool? Yeah, he's hot. He's hot. It's actually a lot cooler outside than it is in here.
Open a window.
Junior JC, I can't. I got a window open. There's no screens in these windows. I open that window. Yellow jackets will come right in.
All right then.
You know, I'll look like Rob. I'm working on my guitar while listening to you. To speak, Junior JC says. Is the comment feature completely gone during the live show? Adam says.
It is.
As far as I kind of know, it is. Although I think Joe Wentz actually figured a way around that, but maybe he doesn't know what he did because I asked him. Remember that day? Remember that day when I said, "Hey, Joe."
Yeah, but that was also before the 12th. That was before the 12th, though, right? I mean, didn't they change it over on the 12th?
I don't know.
I think that was before the 12th.
I don't know. Brian the Geek, man. Yeah, I think that would help. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can trade Nesdal in too for. Okay, hang on. I think someone's calling in here. Somebody. Here we go. Joe Wentz. Uh-oh. Hey.
Mr. Beane, hello. How are you and Mr. Nesdal? You are live. I'm listening to it. I don't know how far the delay off is, but yes, you are live. So I just wanted to verify for everybody to know.
Yes. We actually are live. We're actually sitting here right now.
Okay. Yeah, I was coming down the road listening to y'all's podcast, and my signal kind of faded in and out, so I don't know how far behind I was. So I just heard you say, somebody call in. So I decided just to try to give it a shot real quick.
Do you have my number on speed dial?
No, sir, I do not. I just went to
So funny.
I'm just playing, man. Yeah, I just went under Jay, and there you go. So
You just stopped at a truck stop. You saw a number.
no, sir.
You saw a number
sir, I
scrolled
did
on a
not.
wall, and you just called it, and it happens to be us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Absolutely. No, I was
For a good time, call.
smartphone, right? And then when I heard you say that, I went ahead and just got off there and went to my contact page and just scrolled up real quick, alphabetical order, and there it was. So I just went in and touched it real quick. When you drive a truck, Johnny, you got to know how to make a phone call quick, because sometimes you never know what's going to happen.
I've seen those videos, man. Those are that can go really bad real quick.
It can. You have to be on your toes sometimes. But yeah, man, I just wanted to call, and because you asked for somebody to call in, so I thought I'd jump in real quick. I know y'all got things to do. Tell Mr. Nesdal hello. I'm so glad he's healthy and he's better, and I hope you're doing well too, Johnny. Y'all have a great night. I won't take up no more of your time, my friend. Y'all have a great show.
Yes, have a great time, man.
Awesome.
And,
Great.
tune in. I'll be live later.
Tell him to get off the phone because he got his Smokey Bear on his 6.
Okay. Look out.
Okay, buddy.
All right. 10-4.
Okay, buddy.
He got a county mounted on his 6. Tag grabbing him.
Our Tabor, Dave, have you tried your Friedman overdrive pedal through your 5150 yet?
Yes, it sounds great. Sounds just like this. That's what
Nice.
it sounds like.
Nice. So that's what you're playing through then.
Well, normally. No, I'm not playing through that head, but I'm playing through a clean channel of a head. But yes, I've tried it on the 5150. It sounds exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
That pedal is it's amazing. If you have a good clean channel, that pedal sounds exactly like that. I'm wondering why my guitar is out of tune, though. Maybe it isn't. But yeah, it sounds amazing. I suggest if you don't have one, get one. If you have a 5153 and you want to play another great overdrive on the clean channel, that is the pedal to get. And you'll have the early Van Halen sound and today's Van Halen sound in one amp. Great, great idea.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, and somebody is sending me one to try. So
I thought you would have gotten that by now.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, I didn't check the P.O. box today.
I bet you it's there.
I checked it a couple days ago. Actually, I was sent a tracking number. I guess I could look and see if it's here. But yeah, either way, it looks like I'll be trying one real soon. So you'll see all of that right here. Our Tabor says that he just got his on Friday.
Awesome. It's such a great pedal. Use it in good health, brother.
Nice. Okay. Well, hey, we're gonna split. I think it's been an hour. It's been over an hour. It's been an hour 20 or something. Hour 10. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the stuff. If you dig this stuff, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And if you'd like to, like I was saying, I don't dig the chat box. So if you have any comments or questions you want to leave after we're done, once we're done doing this, the actual comment section will open up, and you can leave your comments there or questions or whatever. I really dig. I'd rather, yeah, I like that way better. But the chat box, apparently, it's easier for the viewers to talk to each other. So it's good. It's still good. But all right. So I think we're gonna split. David Nesdal, great to see you. Don't hang up.
I won't.
And yes. So I think, like I said, this is public knowledge. Look for something of Eddie at the Black Sabbath show tonight. Look for some sort of photo or something. And like I said, it's public. I'm not saying anything. I'm not spreading rumors. So look for something later on.
Yes.
The show is probably happening pretty soon.
And don't be upset. He's probably not playing. He's probably just going to be seen, they're probably just going to be photos. But don't be upset if he doesn't play, because that's probably not going to happen.
Okay, well, now I'm upset. No. Dude, Can you hear that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. Good night, Jimmy Biter. Everybody, great to see you guys. Junior JC, I just screwed my humbucker directly into my guitar. Nice. Breaker and 1-9er. This is the rubber duck, Jimmy says. Awesome. All right, come back later, you guys. I'll tell you guys about my my Saturday with the gig, with the cool stuff I did the other day. It was a great time. That'll be a little later on tonight, probably 10, somewhere in the tens, the 10 o'clock hour, California. You'll be awake. Are you gonna join me for that?
Sure, I'll be there.
1 o'clock in the morning.
That's if you want me there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can be there.
If you want me there.
That's fine. We should wake Rob. Let's wake Rob up. Let's get Rob in there.
Wob.
Let's rake Wob up. I said rake, YouTube. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll be back later on. Thank you for tuning in. Blackie DH, everybody, good night. Art Tabor, come back later. Have a good one. Check out Will Cut, Greg says. And we'll see you guys later on. Johnny Beane, johnnybeane.com. Are you on Instagram? So am I. Follow me on Instagram, Johnny Beane. Let me know you're following me, and I'll follow you back. All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.